Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel with Nell Couture. So we're gonna be starting off with this sleeve, this loveless sleeve we just came up with by folding our fabric into two, like we usually would do for a basic pattern and for anything you're doing, guys. So I'm going to be going up with 11.5 inches by width, and by length I'll be doing a 3/4. It wouldn't be so long like the one on the picture, so I'll be going with 14 inches because since it's just for tutorial purposes, I wouldn't be using it for a project anyway, so that's why I'm doing this just for illustration purposes. So I'm gonna be cutting off, guys. So once that is done, you are going to be going checking out my measurements to make sure what I have is enough. So guys, so we're going to be going down by 1.5 inches on that open end, and for the other side 3.5 inches. So you're going to be marking that out. So for the 1.5 inches, you're going to be connecting that slantly, like make a straight line on that, like you say middle. But for this 3.5 inches, you're going to make a curve, sort of. It's not going to be as straight as the 1.5 inches. So that's going to be the end part of your sleeve, while this upper part is going to be your top. So this 5 inches I'm connecting is going to serve as a dart, but I'm not going to be cutting out anything for now, but just to give it a mark. So we're going to be cutting off our 1.5 or 2 inches depending on what you cut out. Then you're also going to slat your curved area. So once that is done, you're going to go ahead and cut also a lining for this project. So, and I'll be back. So guys, I've gone ahead to cut out a lining, and also you're going to be lining your lining with a gum. So make sure you gum it well, but for this project I'm not going to be lining it. It's just for illustration purposes. So once you're done, you're going to be running a straight stitch on this curve. So guys, I've gone ahead to run the stitch, and I'm also going to notch it. Once you're done notching, make sure you top stitch, guys. This part is really necessary. It always gives your work a very neat work once you flip it over. So this is how it's looking. I haven't ironed it at this point, so I'm going to flip it back to show you guys what needs to do. You're going to run a straight stitch at the each side of the sleeve using 1/2 inch, and you're going to turn over. So I've gone ahead to iron it using 1/2 inch, guys, and this is what it's looking like. You're going to flip it over and notch the two edges and iron. So this is it right now. We're going to be closing up this upper part and iron it. So we've gone ahead to close up and iron our work. Make sure you mark the two sides together, and we're going to be marking out our that area. So for that area, you can decide to go in by 2.5 inches or 3 inches, depending on how curvy you would want that to be. So I went ahead and I chose 2 inches and 5 inches, and I connected. So you're going to run a straight stitch on the line, or you can decide to cut off before you sew. What I did was just to sew before cutting out. So I've gone ahead to sew, and I'm trimming out that area. So this is what I have. I'm also going to run a straight stitch like where I'm showing you right now, and I'll be back. So I've gone ahead and I've run a straight stitch there. What I'm doing right now is trimming off excesses and trimming off the notched area. So our sleeve is basically basically ready right now. So what you're going to do next is to attach it to a basic bodice. So guys, what I have here is just work I have already, and I went ahead to lose one part of the sleeve just to show you guys how to attach it. So guys, I didn't know it wasn't filming at this point. What I did was just to stitch to stitch it, leaving half an inch or 1 inch depending on what you would want to do. So half inch is really okay, or 1 inch. So I'm gonna head to flip it backwards just to show you guys how it's looking for better understanding. So having done that, be minded that I didn't stitch it together with the lining. I just stitched it basically on the fabric, leaving out the lining. So I'm going to open up the other side just like you're saying, guys, and I'm going to merge them together, ensuring that the fabric and the lining are meeting at their own points. Just don't exceed it, and you're going to run a straight stitch, guys. Run a straight stitch and I'll be back. So I've gone ahead to complete the stitches. I hope you guys understood what I meant, and this is how the sleeve is looking like. So we're going to be finishing up. Let me show you how to finish up that. So for that, what you're going to be doing now is just to flip it over like you're seeing, guys. That half inch that is remaining, you're going to be closing it up using half an inch, guys. I hope this is very clear. I hope I'm making sense. Close it up, guys, using half an inch. So I've gone ahead to close that up, and this is what I have, guys. So what you're going to do next is just to open it up and match your linings and your sleeve together just to complete what you've done. So at this point, what you're going to be doing is either you bend it or you complete using a bias round it, and that will be basically it, guys. Our sleeve is ready, so this is what it's looking like. Ta-da! I'll see you guys in my next video. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.